welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos. Today is a special video. I'm actually collaborating with Beauty by Rosh here on YouTube. She does a lot of reviews and a lot of makeup tutorials, and she loves to talk about product. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave her video down below. We're actually doing Kardashian inspired makeup looks today. So this look is my Kylie Jenner look, and I used a ton of new products, so go ahead and enjoy the video, and don't forget to check out Rosh's video down below. And on to the tutorial. So the first thing I like to do when applying makeup is to do all my eye makeup first. I do this because it helps with fallout. You can kind of clean up your skin before you put on your base. So the first thing I do is grab my paint pot in Soft Ochre. This is a really famous base for your eyeshadow. I like to spread this out with any old eyeshadow brush, and it just helps neutralize my skin tone. If you have any redness or any veining on your eyes, this will help kind of neutralize that, and it also helps your eyeshadow stay on longer. For my eyeshadow, I'm so excited to have this. This is the new Morphe 35M palette. Morphe did a matte version of their famous 35O palette, and I had to pick this one up because I love the 35O palette so much. So what I like to do is just grab a very neutral shade here and spread this in my crease with the M441 brush. This is my favorite blending brush. I love packing on crease shades with this brush right here. I'm using windshield wiper motions to apply that into the crease, and also kind of dragging it up and down just all over my eyelid to set that paint pot. So the next step is to grab a crease color, and what I'm doing is using this vibrant brown shade. I think these colors are very flattering in my crease, especially if you have my skin tone. It really brightens up the eye. Again, I'm keeping this very concentrated in the crease area just to brighten up my crease, and we will put more colors down, but right now I'm just using a nice windshield wiper motion to blend that into the crease. Now really quick, I do want to talk about Kylie Jenner. She does a lot of experimenting with her makeup. Today I kind of chose a more natural glam look, something more everyday. If you study her pictures, she does a lot of contouring and highlighting. So that's what I'm going to be emphasizing in this tutorial. So I'm keeping the eye makeup really simple today. For the next step, I'm grabbing my favorite blender brush. This is the M433 by Morphe, dipping into this beautiful chocolate brown shade, and I'm just going to use this to darken out the outer corner of my eye, and this will just help add some nice depth to my eye. Now when it comes to smoking out the outer corner, you want to use shorter strokes, and you want to start at the very end and then slowly start dragging that darker shade. If you try to do the sweeping motions, it's going to look like you have a black eye. So we want to make sure we preserve that first crease color and slowly start building up that smoky look, concentrating it towards the end of your eyelid. Now to make sure everything's blended out, I'm going to grab the M441 and grab that brighter brown shade and just blend everything out just one more time for good measure. Now I'm grabbing this Bobbie brown shader brush and using a neutral shade to kind of highlight my brow bone. I took a little bit too much here, but that's okay because I'm just going to grab my blender brush and buff it out just to make it all look really natural, but we're still highlighting that brow bone. Now to finish up with eyeshadow, I'm just grabbing a brighter orange shade and using that M441 brush again and just dusting some eyeshadow on the parts that didn't have eyeshadow on them. So for cleanup, I'm just going to grab a wet wipe and clear out that fallout. Okay, whether she's doing a really natural look or a really glam look, something about Kylie Jenner is she loves a nice sharp wing liner. So I'm going to go ahead and recreate that here with my favorite liquid liner. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Black. This is opaque and it's so easy to use. I've tried a lot of high-end and drugstore liquid liner, and this one is just my favorite. If you're a beginner, this is a great pen for you to use because you don't have to mess with any brushes, any gel liner. This thing works wonderfully and it's super affordable. Now this is my little trick on how to get perfect wing liner. I do kind of tend to pull at my lids. It just helps smooth out my eyes, so it makes it really easy for me to draw. Now I don't have any extraordinary tips for you when it comes to evening out your liner. It's just going to take a lot of practice like anything else with makeup. You can achieve a beautiful wing, you just have to keep practicing. Now on to the lashes, guys. So first I'm going to go ahead and curl these bad boys with my SEPHORA curler. I just picked this up during the VIB sale. I love it. It's gold. It makes me happy. And then I'm going to grab this COVERGIRL mascara. This is a LashBlast mascara. It's probably one of the first mascaras I ever used, and I just recently picked it up at the drugstore. I love this big fat wand. For eyelashes, I'm grabbing these ARDELL Demi Wispies. They're pretty famous here at the drugstore. They're affordable, and I just love how wispy and dramatic they look. And Kylie Jenner is just all about those big glamorous lashes, so I just thought I'd pop these on to add to the look. Okay, and now I'm working on my face makeup. I'm using the BECCA Backlight Primer to prime my face. I really like this primer because it's very illuminating, so if you like that lit from within look, this is going to be your best friend. I also think Kylie Jenner has very luminous and highlighted skin, so I think this will be the perfect base for this tutorial. For foundation, I'm grabbing one of my all-time favorites. This is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Honey Light, and I'm using the Morphe M444 brush, and I spritz it with some MAC Fix Plus, which is a well-known beauty secret here. Now this foundation is heavy duty. This is full coverage, so if it's not something you're looking for, I would not recommend trying this. It gives you total cake face, but once we go ahead and blend it out, it's going to look really, really good. So I do love this foundation. It keeps me nice and matte, and I love the coverage on this baby. Now the next step is to go ahead and do some color correcting. I'm using the Naked Skin Creamy Concealer in the shade Peach. This is new to me. I hauled this very recently during the Ulta sale, and I really like this color. It really helps brighten up my under eye. So what I do is I place this underneath my eyes in kind of a little triangle shape, put some down the bridge of my nose, and just go ahead and highlight the rest of my face. So once I get the highlight down, I'm going to grab my ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is the cream contour, and I'm going to dip into the bronzy shade and go ahead and contour my cheekbones. I'm using my favorite contour brush. This is the e.l.f. contour brush, and it's $6, and you can totally find it at Target. It's so amazing. I love how tiny it is, and it puts the perfect amount of product down for me. Next, I'm grabbing the Morphe E47 brush. You saw this in my Morphe haul video. This is going to be the perfect nose contour brush. Now, I have to caution you here. This is my first time using the brush, and for some reason, my contour on the right-hand side smudged, so the line is a lot clearer on the left-hand side, but that's okay. We will go ahead and blend it all out. So I'm grabbing my e.l.f. concealer brush, which, by the way, is $3 at Target, probably one of the best brush discoveries of this year so far. I think I heard somebody talking about it. I believe it was Lustrelux, and she recommended this brush, and I really love it. I think I'm going to have to get more of these concealer brushes, but I'm just going to go ahead here and blend all that highlight into my skin. Here I am trying to fix my nose contour again, but anyway, we're going to blend, 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 blend. That is key when it comes to cream contour. You want to make sure you even out any harsh lines. Now to blend out my cream contour, I'm grabbing another awesome e.l.f. brush. This is an e.l.f. blending brush, also $6 at Target, and this is my favorite way to blend out my contour. It's a nice densely packed brush, so what I'm doing right now is just going over all my cream contour and blending it in. So this next step is pretty important to any contour routine, especially when you're using cream contour. You want to make sure you set any creams with a powder. So I'm grabbing my trusty Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and again my e.l.f. concealer brush and just setting all my highlighter right here the way you see it, just kind of sweeping motions. I'm also applying some right below my cheekbones to help sharpen out my contour. There's a lot of really great tricks with this. If you watch, a lot of YouTubers will bake. I'm not really baking here, I'm just setting all that cream product. And also, if you live in a warmer climate, like all my Sri Lankan girls watching this video, it's really important that you set your cream products, because once you start sweating, that stuff will start moving and breaking up on your face, and it'll really ruin all your makeup. So it is very important to powder any contouring that you've done. So to switch things up this time, I'm grabbing my same Morphe palette and a flat shader brush, and instead of using eyeliner, I'm going to grab a dark brown and just blending it out to my bottom lash line here. I really like how that looks. The next step is my eyebrows. I really like to use this brow powder. I've had it for a while. It's by a company called Bodyography. I got this ages ago in a BoxyCharm box, and the brush came with it, and it's just been my go-to. I'm actually hitting pan on both the dark shades, and I'm really sad because I don't know if I'll repurchase it or if I'll try like the ANASTASIA brow powder or some other version. So if you guys have any recommendations, leave it in the comments below because I'd love to check out something different. But this is really great. I love doing my brows because it really defines your face and draws attention to your eye makeup, which I think is important because to me your face makeup isn't really complete unless you fill in your brows. Now, don't get me wrong, I went a really long time without filling in my brows, but now that I do it all the time, I just feel like my face just looks so much better. I did mess up here a little bit, so I'm just taking a Q-tip and blending it out. Don't ever worry about powder, you can always blend it away. Now, if you have really unruly brows, like if you have really long brow hairs, a great way to tame them is to use a brow gel. Now, this is an awesome drugstore alternative that I found. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara in the shade Dark Medium. And this is really wonderful. Usually I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, but that's $20 and this product is $10. So if you're looking for something new, I would totally recommend it. I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer just to brighten up my face. Now, Kylie Jenner lives in California, and I bet she's nice and tan in real life. So this is the Tom Ford bronzer in the shade number 3. I just hauled this guy, and I'm not going to lie, I love the packaging. Grabbing the Morphe M527 Deluxe Pointed Powder Brush. This is an awesome brush, you guys. I love the size of this thing. So basically I'm just taking some product and lightly sweeping it all around the perimeters of my face and also on my cheekbones a little bit just to add some color back into my skin. Next, I'm just grabbing this Real Techniques brush and my BECCA blush in the shade Sweet Pea. I love this blush. It's a really nice shade. It's very neutral and a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just putting some on to the apples of my cheeks. Again, just to make me look a little bit tanner and just to put some color back on because we worked with that really heavy duty foundation. So it's always good to put some color back onto your skin when you use a really thick foundation. Okay guys, now on to the lips. I'm grabbing some products that were made famous by KYLIE. This is the MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl, and I also have the MAC lipstick in the shade Whirl. Now, if you remember, I think in 2014, she pretty much broke the internet and possibly MAC's website when she announced that this was one of her favorite go-to shades. So everyone wanted this lipstick and lip liner, and I'm so glad I got my paws on it because it's easily one of my favorite shades. Now, if you have my skin tone, this is a perfect everyday shade for you. And what I'm doing right now is just lining my lips. There's a secret about me that I gotta tell you guys. I really hate my Cupid's bow, so what I'm trying to do here is just give it more definition. I don't really use a lot of lip liners, guys, so I am really winging it here, but I'm just following along on the natural shape of my lips and just making it a little bit bigger and extending it out. Next, I'm grabbing my favorite lipstick, like I told you guys, and just adding more color. And then in a little bit here, I'm going to grab the KYLIE lip gloss in the shade Like and just adding it on to give me some big juicy lips just like KYLIE. This year is all about highlights, so I'm grabbing the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting kit. This is $40, picked it up at Ulta. This is in the shade That Glow. Love this stuff, really good highlight. So what I'm doing is grabbing the Morphe 510 brush and putting it on all the regular spots where you would put highlighter, so the tops of your cheekbones, down the bridge of your nose, above your eyebrows, your cupid's bow, your chin, any parts where you want to bring it forward and just kind of give it that pop. I really love highlight, guys, and I'm sure you guys do too, just to give us that nice dewy look. I think Kylie Jenner would approve. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bath in Fix Plus. You know, everyone and their grandma uses this, and I just love using it to kind of make all of my makeup just mesh together and really blend into my skin. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed my Kylie Jenner inspired makeup tutorial. I really like this look. I think it's very wearable. You can probably wear this on a night out in the summertime. I wouldn't recommend over drying the lips. I just kind of did it because, you know, Kylie Jenner is the queen of lips, so I felt like I had to, you know, pay homage to that. Other than that, I hope you like this video. If you want to see more collabs, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any video requests, feel free to leave them in the comment section because I'm always reading that and looking for new video ideas. So thank you guys for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!